we're live right now. Yeah. Hey guys, how you doing? That was way quicker than what I thought. Well, welcome to the show. We're just going to quickly, I realised my title was wrong, so I'm going to put it in the comments, actually. All right. That's so weird, Steve, because the actual intro that I made didn't actually start. The normal intro? The normal intro.
That's because you need no introduction.
No, you did a different one.
Yeah, but it had a little going live now, like a normal intro. Did that work?
I played it about a minute and a half through because we were late.
All right. Well, welcome, guys. How you doing? Do you want to type in the comments your PayPal details, and I'll chat to these lovely folk. How funny. We were so organised and everything, weren't we, Steve?
I'll type it in here.
Well, hey guys. I'm just refreshing my comments. So we've got Harry Andrews. How you doing? We've got Mark Edson from Toronto, Canada. He goes, I met 8 Ball in Toronto. There you go. That's cool.
Yeah, I remember that at the Transac Club, the Canadian Anzac Club.
The Canadian Anzac Club.
Yeah.
That's
go on till midnight.
Oh, for real? And he was still there cheering you on? Yeah. That's cool. We've got Linda from Newcastle. We've got another Linda. Hey, Miss Teresa. We've got...
Gary.
You know some people tuned in?
Yeah. Harry and who's Kerry from Canberra.
Kerry from Canberra. There you go. Watching away from Canberra. Denny. There we go. Lindsay from Melbourne. We've got a few Aussies.
Thanks, guys.
That's cool.
Danny from Tasmania.
Now, I was so organised, and as we were going live, I said, just check everything. And we were so prepared, but I actually didn't put 8 Balls PayPal details. We're doing separate PayPals today. So if you would like to leave a little tip, we are playing for tips today. If you would like to leave a tip, you can tip 8 Ball at what's your PayPal details? It's on the screen.
You got it.
What is it?
It's paypal.me/8ball8.
Okay, so it's PayPal. Oops, I'm typing it in, guys, in the comments. www.paypal.me/8ball. And how to spell Aiken? AIKEN. TKEN. Music?
Yes.
Music.
Hey, well, Sue, I know it's a little awkward. Make sure you try to get
Right on the mic. Hey.
Sweet.
All
Awesome.
right.
just when you're talking.
Yeah. Well, yes. You guys got a very cool setup here. I'm impressed.
Well, we didn't go to a great start, but we're good now. We're here. We're in business. All right. We've got some cool people tuned in. Why don't we just do you want to play a song? You want to kick us off?
All right, let's get this going with Mama's Cooking.
Woo!
And there's a line in a pine box over at the funeral home. Rings on the finger of all gone missing. A grave digger only had one on. Mama's cooking in the kitchen, fried chicken on the stove. Mom's cooking in the kitchen. You can smell it coming down the road. Yeah, Mom's cooking in the kitchen, fried chicken on the stove. Mom's cooking in the kitchen. You can smell it coming down the road. Smells like a roll you're on.
Yeah, I love it.
Hey, thanks for joining in.
Oh,
Good to see you again.
I know, it's so good. I feel like, we've been mates for, gosh, I would say 10 to 15 years.
Since
I feel
you were like this high.
Oh yeah, right. But I think I was still living at home with my mum at the time. But
I think I first saw you play with Bill Chambers at the pub in Tamworth.
yeah, probably.
You know that pub called the pub?
The pub called the pub. I love that. As we were playing, we had a few people. We've got Odell. He's all the way from Wisconsin. He goes, river music. Love it. Very cool. It's a swampy, no one sounds like 8 Ball. It's really cool. We've got Don. Had to jump on YouTube to get those numbers up. Oh, thanks, Don. Don's watching from YouTube.
Cool. Good on you, Don. And
We've got Jesse Davis. Do you remember Jesse Davis? He's from Caboolture.
yeah, I remember Jesse.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
tuned
Jesse.
in. He goes, hey, 8 Ball. Oh,
Hey.
yay, 8 Ball. There we go. We've got Letha, my friend Letha, watching from Louisville. And my auntie Roz, she's tuned in. She says, so cool.
Oh, there's my sisters and my niece are tuned in. Athena, hello.
Hey, guys.
She's 2.
2? No way.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Athena. So whereabouts are they based? They're based in, it's Maribah. Where are you?
They're in Nowra.
Nowra. Where is that?
Oh, but they're from Mariba.
Mariba.
Yeah.
You guys are in, I was talking to Cheryl Burns and she goes, you're from banana picking country.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's it.
Where's Nowra?
Well,
It's near me.
Nowra's sort of
right?
south of Sydney.
No, not near.
There's some beautiful beaches down there.
I know, right? When you come down into Wollongong, it's like always like that little strip of road. I've only been there once or twice. I've never gone south for some reason.
I bet we've got some people watching from Wollongong by the time this is over. We
Yeah.
usually get a few. There's a cold
Jesse
crew.
Davis says we did CMAA college together. There you go. My auntie Audrey is on, my poppy's sister. She's watching from Hornsby, New South Wales. Georgina, is that your sister? That's your sister, Georgina?
Georgia.
Sorry, I'm like dyslexic.
We call her Georgie.
Georgie?
And she's roasting a fried chicken.
Oh, yum. That's so funny. Very cool. All right. Pete, hey guys, from Bundaberg, home of the rum. I've been to the... Steve's love the Bundaberg rum. We've got Steve in the background. For those of you who haven't met Steve, he is the man in Mission Control.
That's for sure. I'm so impressed, Steve. 3-camera shoot. Could get used to this.
I know, right?
You guys are a great team together.
We normally actually have a camera watching on Steve, and Steve's got all these quirky little comments that he's saying. And I think too, Steve, you've got the comments up here too. You can type in the comments. So if there's anything that says from Katrina Burgoyne, it's Steve, I think. We've got Elizabeth all the way from Ireland. Now, you actually have you have a UK passport, or what's your you've got multiple passports, but you're from because
I just cut them off the box of cereal. You know?
But your heritage is from where is it in?
I got heritage from Ireland, Scotland. Obviously, you can tell from my accent that I'm from East Nashville. Obviously, Australia, and now I'm American as well. I'm a dual citizen.
Yeah.
And German as well.
German.
Yeah.
Actually, because it's through the Germans, our friend Michael Moko,
Michael
you guys
we
are.
found out we're related.
That's so funny.
That's so good.
That's
yeah.
so funny.
No
There you
wonder
go.
I can play guitar. I'm related to Michael Moko.
That is very funny. All right. Well, I might sing you all a song. It's so funny. We thought we'd do a live together, and we realised our musical styles are absolutely completely different, but right, same, right? Good music is good music, and all the things.
It's good to get together and share a show and hang out and bring the people together.
When we started doing our lives, 8 Ball and I were messaging on Facebook, and we're like, damn it, we're doing the same time frame.
Same time.
And my mum, my whole family love 8 Ball. And my mum's like, damn it, I really want to see one of 8 Ball shows. She's actually gone and watched the shows back after they were live because she missed them so much. Yeah,
she got to support you.
Yeah, well, but so tonight, I don't know if Mum's tuned in. I haven't seen her name. Oh, she is. Damn, I'm late, she says.
My mum watches Keith Urban, then comes back to my show.
Mum. That is so funny. All right, hooray, Ireland. the home country. We've got a few Irish people tuned in today. We've also got Steve's mum and dad. They watch on YouTube. So hello from Glasgow, Kentucky. Sorry we're late. Both of our mums are late, Steve. We'll have to whip them into shape.
That's all right.
All right, so my auntie Roz actually sent me a message and she requested this song. So this is called 25 Cents in the Ashtray, and you are more than welcome to tune in. Hey, tell me about when you first moved out here, you know, the thing of like, you know, I'm not sure if your circumstance was different, but I moved out here with like $15,000 and bought myself a crappy little car that I still have, that I still drive. How was your experience moving out here? Like the whole thing of like having no credit score and all that sort of stuff. How was that for you?
I wandered around Los Angeles and got a salvage title, which is a car that's been in an accident.
That's what I have. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my car.
And I've still got it. I still got it. Yeah, the sole car. I've driven it to Canada 5 times.
For real? How many miles have you done?
300, roughly 300,000.
Okay, well, I don't feel... mine's almost pushing 200. Like it's at 190 something.
Yeah, I can't even remember. But it's like it's just an indestructible car.
What is it?
It's a Ford Escort.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's killer. You know, my mum has this old what is it, Mum? A Toyota Camry that has had 350,000 kilometers on it, and I would drive it back and forth. I said, Mum, this is the best car I've ever had. When I sold my car and sold everything in Australia, I would drive Mum's old Camry. And it was such a great car. And it makes you think like, with my little car, it just keeps going. It's great. And it makes you think like, do you really need to spend all that much money on a fancy car and all these fancy things if it gets you where you got to go?
I'd rather have a lounge chair with wheels, you know. I don't need a roof. Just a good steering wheel and a lounge chair. Just
that's a recliner. Yeah.
Yeah, a little button to go
Wait,
back.
and you know what? It won't be long till you've got those kind of facilities in like these self-driving cars and stuff like that, where you could just sit in a lounge chair and let the car drive.
I'll have to do a show from my lounge chair, my self-driving lounge chair one time.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
That is so
Steve
funny.
will be running behind with the lights.
Yeah. I love it.
All right.
All right.
Good plan.
So this is a song about my crappy car that I got. It's called 25 Cents in the Ashtray. Oh, I got 25 cents in the ashtray, scratched up $12 cheap shades, a quarter tick on the highway, dreaming of someday. I done thinking, I sold everything for a dream and a ticket to catch it. Yeah. Somewhere out there in the middle of the noise in the midtown traffic, but I ain't gotta have it. 200 miles for $100 and folks to hear me sing. I know it might not seem like much from the outside looking in, but I got 25 cents in the ashtray, scratched up $12 cheap shades, a quarter tick on a highway, dreaming of someday. Ain't no other way I'd have it. Isn't it kind of romantic? Cause one day I'm gonna look back at living the good days now. I'm living the good days now. Oh, it's frightening. I could run back home, but if I do, I know I won't try again. Yeah. So I'm all in. I got a beat up car, no credit score, like I'm 19, and I keep fighting. As long as these four wheels keep on turning, I ain't slowing down. If I wake up with a song, then I'll be the richest girl around. And I got 25 cents in the ashtray, scratched up $12 cheap shades, a quarter tick on a highway, dreaming of someday. Ain't no other way I'd have it. Isn't it kind of romantic? Cause one day I'm gonna look back at living the good days now. Living the good days now. All right, can you do a little solo or something? Yeah. that's when I 5 cents in the ashtray, scratched up $12 cheap shades, a quarter tank on a highway. Dream of someday, ain't no other way I'd have it. Isn't a kind I won't miss it, 'cause one day I'm gonna look back at living the good days now. I'm living the good days now. Oh, I got 25 cents in the ashtray, scratched up $12 cheap shades. Oh, I got 25 cents in the ashtray, scratched up $12 cheap shades. Living the good days. Oh man, you're so good. I love it. Oh man, so Abel had never heard that song, and right, we said we'll just jam along. So
Notice how I turned that fist pump to
an elbow bump, yeah, a COVID bump, an L bump.
yeah.
That's so funny.
All right.
Well, thanks so much for hanging out with us all. We really appreciate it. We've got on our restream, it tells me we've got 102 people watching. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. 102 people watching, which is cool. I think it actually spiked up to 140 a minute ago. So
You know when people sing you happy birthday when you're a kid and they say you're 102?
yeah, you're 102. That's so funny. I since moving to America, because in America they don't do the hip hip hooray at the end of Happy Birthday.
I never noticed that.
You never noticed it?
Yeah.
It's so funny because
I'm so happy already.
Yeah, right. But then at the end, so when I first got here and sang Happy Birthday for the first time, I go hip hip, and the whole room looked at me. Funny things. Steve and I have this thing called Lost in Translation, where when we do live, I'll say some Australian slang and he says some American slang, and we try and guess our translation.
Yeah. The whole yeah, nah.
The
thing
yeah,
is
nah.
just it's the Australian one that no one will ever understand.
Yeah, nah.
You can say yes, no,
Yeah,
and everyone
nah,
knows
yeah.
what you mean.
Yeah, right? That's so funny. We've got Deborah, my Louisiana mama. She's watching from YouTube. She's all the way from Louisiana, Lafayette.
All right.
We've got Greg, who says, love 8 Ball. Is there some familiar friends and faces in there?
Yeah, I can see lots of them. Greg Parrott, hey man, Sheila from Crossville, and Jerry, they watch every week.
Oh, that's awesome.
And Yvonne Johnson. Lockdown in Melbourne. We feel sorry for our mates in Melbourne because they just got stuck for another 6 weeks.
Oh, jeez.
There's a few people snuck out and did the wrong thing by the sounds of it, and then that means everyone in the whole city, 5 million people or something, have to
Oh, my
lock down.
gosh.
So
Yeah.
that's good old
Well-
society moving at the rate of its slowest members.
Yeah.
So we feel sorry for all our mates that are stuck, that were about to go on up to Queensland and get in their caravans. You know how they
Get
do.
into the sunshine because
Yeah.
it's bloody cold in Melbourne.
Now you just
right
have
now.
to watch us on the internet. For a
I
bit
know. Well,
longer.
lucky them, right? We're here. We go live every
Don't
7
worry.
o'clock on Wednesday.
We'll save you.
Yeah, it's 10 a.m. Thursdays, right? There you go.
It's midnight in England and it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
But yeah, right. Damn it.
That's right.
But you're doing dry July, and I don't drink that much, so
You guys, they can do the drinking
you
for
can.
us.
Yes, please. I love that. My mum goes, "Did I miss much?" No, Mum, you didn't miss much.
Hey, someone's watching from my hometown, from Mariba.
Mariba.
Hey, Narelle.
There we go. And we also have.
Someone says, totally digging the collaboration. Oh, that's cool.
Yay, thank
Hey, that's
you.
what it's all about, you know.
I know.
This is my 31st show of my
For
own.
real?
I've done like live shows since COVID happened, so it's like, and I've done probably 20 others for different venues. So
Yeah, I haven't.
it's just so
been
good to
counting.
keep. You got to keep it fresh. Keep
I
it
know,
exciting.
right? And well, you're doing the gardening the other day, and you called me up, and you're like, "Kat, you messaged me, and you're like, Kat, why don't we do a collab on a live?" So this is the brainstorm of
I was
8
digging
Ball.
up my potatoes I've been growing for 2 months, and I was digging them up, and it hit me, hit me like a hot potato, but they were cold potatoes.
You're so
It was
funny.
like cool. Yeah, it's like if we had the same time spot, because I always felt bad, that we were, and then I thought, hey, we'll just get it together.
It's awesome. I love it.
And do you know what happened after that? I got bitten by chiggers.
Oh,
And do you know what chiggers are?
I don't really know.
These tiny little insects that get inside of you and make these big spots. So I've been spraying all this lotion on me. It only lasts for a week or two, but they really It's so itchy, you know. You wake up in the middle of the night.
Oh, I couldn't do that. So because we don't really have, since moving to Nashville, because I get like big welts from mosquitoes. I don't get those anymore here. Is it like they're not mosquitoes here? Is it just chickens? Is that?
I have no idea.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I have to tell you that since moving to Nashville, I lived in East Nashville for a little bit. We had a little small grassy area, but I've been living in an apartment complex where I would love to put my feet in the grass. It'd be awesome. Well, we are playing for tips today. If you do like what you hear, please throw a tip in our tip buckets. You can leave a tip. There's a few places. You can tip 8Ball at paypal.me/8Ball Aitken music or 8Ball Aitken.
I have no idea.
It's on the screen.
Thank you, Steve. Steve's the man doing all the work here.
And then you can leave me a tip at paypal.me/Katrina Burgoyne. I want to do a big shout out to Paul Nunn for leaving a tip. We've got Ian Indy. I actually have to reply to your email. I haven't got there yet, but I have read it. Love you lots. Thank you so much for always reaching out to me. We've got Mama Bear from Louisiana. Dawn, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for the tip. You guys are awesome. Sweet.
From Mariba. You got 2 people from Mariba. We got half of Mariba tuning in.
I love that, right? What is the population where you're from?
When I'm home, 3 people and a mop and a broom.
Is it really like that?
And I played a gig from, and the broom got swept away. Oh, come on.
That is so funny. All right. I've got our little set list down here, and I can't see it.
I'm actually just along for the ride. Katrina's running the show.
Well, it's our dual show. It's our dual, but
I'm in your hood, you know.
Well, I said to April, I said, we kind of need some kind of little script just so Steve is on, like, he knows what we're going to say so he can put up the little things. But so next on our little agenda, I thought for those of you who have never met 8Ball, I thought maybe we could talk about 8Ball and introduce you to 8Ball. And so do you want to tell us about how you started playing music and how you come from Australia to now you tour all around the world and how many shows you do a year and you release a record probably once a year, right? You release a lot. I think you're one of the hardest working musicians I know. You're never not out there on the road. Yeah.
I don't quite do as many gigs as James Brown did. I can't do the splits, but I'm one of the hardest working musicians in showbiz. But I'll tell you what, the last 3 months has been completely different to the last 18 years.
Yeah.
I've been so blessed, and I still sort of slap myself and go, I can't believe I've been able to write songs and make albums and tour around for so long. And it's all because of the people that support you and come out and see you play.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this has been such a strange time for the last 3 months, and I've just been making the most of it by writing so many songs and recording at home.
Yeah. I found that the COVID thing has been so good for my soul, just to slow a pace. You can focus on the things that you always say, I'll never say no to a gig because I'm no, I need to make the money. I need to put the savings in the bank because I know what it's like when you don't have any money. And so I'm always afraid to say no. But the thing is too, is by sitting down, not having any work, not being able to work, it's kind of you can sit down and just give yourself time and create. I've been the same thing. It's awesome.
A nice balance.
Yeah.
It's been good for my soul, so I've actually written a soul album.
For real?
Yeah.
No way.
I've always wanted to write a soul album because I love soul music.
It's
one of the things I listen to mostly when I'm alone is just soul music because it makes me feel so good.
So how did you come from, because you've got such a vast, blues, I guess blues and swampy music, it's different. When I think of, your sound and then to morph into soul, how does that?
I love a lot of retro and vintage music. I love Motown and Stax and Muscle Shoals music, and I've never been one to follow trends or care what's popular now. I just love the music I love and just keep creating. And so I was just got a good mate, that Buddy Leach, who he's probably watching, I hope, and he's a crazy good sax player. And I started writing an acoustic album, and I sent a bunch of tracks to Buddy, and he started adding sax. And my brother started adding organ, and I realised that I was making a soul album, so I just kept going. So
you said your brother played keys, so you come from a musical family, is that?
Yeah, everybody in my family sings or plays, and I've got 12 brothers and sisters. I'm one of 12, and I know most of their names and some of their birthdays.
Where do you fall in one of 12?
I'm number 2.
Number 2. Yeah. There you go. I didn't know you. I think I may have known you had.
Most people go, 8 Ball. You must be number 8.
Yeah. Okay. But I know the story about 8 Ball. Because you had an uncle that was called, what do they call your uncle?
I had a stepdad called Cubal. I wrote him a song called Hands on Top of the Wheel.
I know that song, yeah.
You know it?
Yeah, Hands on Top of the Wheel. Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that song. I used to love that song.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, just seeing you play it out.
And then what happened?
He was called Cubal. That's about all I can remember. Then I think someone started calling you 8 Ball.
Yeah.
Is that how it happened? His Cubal and your 8 Ball?
Well, that's true, yeah. But he passed away. But I still play that. They played the song at his funeral, and we all miss him. And you're just lucky when you meet cool people along the road. And there's nothing that's for certain in life. Yeah. And we're sitting here now, singing songs, and got all these people tuned in from around the world. I just feel so lucky every day, and I wake up smiling and ready for the next song. Yeah.
Oh gosh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
There's a lot of people that are filling up their souls there's some people that are just bored out of their mind. But if you've got something that you love to do, you just never have a bored moment in your life. Yeah. I can honestly say I've never been bored in my life. Yeah.
I agree with you. I need to get to the point where I stop. I get off the computer and stop researching and learning things, and I need to be able to just I'm always so obsessive with music. How can we do this? Just to tune off and just. I kind of want to be bored. I kind of want to be bored.
Let's sing her a boring.
Yeah,
let's
sing
bore
us a
Katrina.
Song. So you're going to sing
I'm going to sing the world's most boring song.
Oh no!
To make your dream come true.
All right, what you got for us, 8 Ball?
Well, I was thinking of playing this song called "Drop On By" because I sent you the words.
Yeah, sweet.
And we'll get on this.
I'll have a look.
And this is probably my most requested song.
For real. That's cool.
And Sheila and Jerry, who are one of my biggest supporters, they request it just about every single week.
I love that.
And
I was actually, when I was talking to Steve about, he goes, how does 8 Ball know your family and stuff like that? And so we're talking about things, how my family become supporters of your music, and Drop On By is a perfect thing because you have so many friends all around the world that I'm sure you could call it, you'd never, ever, ever be homeless because you'd always have a place you can stay. And when Drop On By is totally, 8 Ball, Drop On By.
Yeah, well... Well, this song's about being there for the people you love. Yeah. That's what it's about.
I love it.
Being available. Okay. I could touch base a bit more often. It's been quite a while. I never want to be a bother, but I think about you all the time, and you know where to find me, and it's never too late at all. I always sleep with the windows open. Out here I never lock my door. Anytime you're feeling lonely, if there's teardrops in your eyes, if a friend is what you need, come see me. Just drop on by. My doorbell's long been broken. Really ain't no need for knocking. Well, I always have music playing. Get a bit lost lost in my own world. Anytime you're feeling lonely, if there's teardrops in your eyes, if a friend is what you need, come see me. Just drop on by. Anytime you're feeling lonely, if there's teardrops in your eyes, if a friend is what you need, come see me. Just drop on by. If a friend is what you need, come see me. Just drop on by. If a friend is what you need, no need to call. I'll be your shoulder to cry.
Yeah. And I love some of those lines in there. I never want to be a bother, but I think about you all the time. I just like the way you just say it, just so simply and so honest. It's really cool. I loved it.
Oh, thank
yeah.
you.
I sleep with my window open. Like,
yeah.
Out
I
here in
wish
the-
everybody had a friend like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the world would be a better place. Everybody would be getting what they need.
Yeah. I feel like since moving countries, it's hard to find old friends. You know, like that feeling of like those kind of friends.
Hey, you're
where
looking
you
at one.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, it's like, it's so hard to build that friendship over. It takes time, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Man, just love the 8-ball sound and 8-ball. Greg Parrott. Oh, that's cool. Kimberly.
Hey, thank you.
Hey, Linda Christian. Replying to D. Oh, here, who have we got else on here? Got to get back to work. Have a great show. I'll watch tonight. That's Shirley Brown.
Hey, have a good shift.
Yeah. Be safe out there. We've got love hearts from Jeff Wymath in Australia, Sydney. Lots of love hearts. Norel, Kerry, you guys are awesome. How awesome.
Thank you for singing with me and joining on.
No,
that sounded
thank you
great
so
too.
much. Well, and that's the only songs that we practice. So the next it's going to be a surprise. But I might see if I can just sing along with the others if they're not that hard, if you don't mind
Absolutely.
me having
Yeah.
a crack. How are you guys doing out there? You're having fun?
Hey, when you say having a crack, the Irish people think you're having a party.
For real?
Yeah.
I did not
The
know
Australians
that.
think you're having a go, and the Americans think you're taking crack.
That's like lost in
all these
translation
people
for
think
sure.
they're different
Yeah. So I'm having a go. I'll have a go.
Yes.
That's what I was trying to say.
Don't worry, she's not having a party and she's not on drugs. She's just having a go, folks.
Oh, that is so funny.
I know what the Canadians think. Probably means
Yeah,
something up there.
I'm not sure. Do you know I have this bag? I'm from Gunnedah in Australia, and everywhere I go, they say, "You're from Canada?" So when my friends in America, they say it's Gunnedah. It's like she's from Canada, but with a G. Canada. They tell everyone I'm from Canada, and I found this bag saying I'm from Gunnedah, not Canada. Yeah. So
Right.
anyway,
Cool.
just made me think of that. Well, I want to say g'day to your supporters who I've never met before. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's super, super duper cool. Oh my gosh, Mark Edson goes, Eli, meet 8-ball.
Yes. Oh, the dog. I just put him a selfie
Oh, yeah.
and snapped him, and I'm going to put another one up after. The most beautiful German Shepherd.
He's a sweet little
Very
boy.
inquisitive.
He is very inquisitive. As soon as 8-ball walked in, he's like trying to sniff everything and all the things. All right. Well, I might sing another song. Hey, how about that? My Auntie Rose requested this one. She's like, I said, if anyone has any requests today too, it's not too late. If you guys want to hear anything in particular, because we've got Barbara all the way on YouTube. Give it a crack, she says. So Aussie. You can't take the girl out of Australia, but you can take the Aussie out. Hang on. You can take the girl out of Australia, but you can't take it out of the girl. I must say, you're not getting an accent at all.
It depends on who you talk to. Probably my mates from Mariba, where I'm from, would think I'm talking a bit funny, but
yeah,
you don't make any apologies, you know.
I am totally getting like a southern drawl, but you don't sound like you are at all. But maybe it's because, like, you know, you're always talking to your girlfriend on the phone who's Aussie, and Steve's. Maybe it's like that or something.
I don't talk to my girlfriend. I just listen to her.
That's good, man. That's a good man. Yeah. That is hilarious. Well, I want to talk more about her. Well, after this song, we'll talk more about her and how talented she is and all the crazy, awesome, the merch that she's been running for you. So we'll talk about her in a minute.
Get ready for the merch.
Yeah,
people.
Get ready for the merch. All right. So Pam says, do you know any Charlie Daniels? Oh, do you know any Charlie Daniels?
Yeah, leave them long-haired country boys alone.
I
get stoned in the evening.
I don't know any Charlie Daniels. Like,
I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. I'm going to sing that on Saturday on my show because normally I do requests. I just play whatever my mates ask me for.
Yeah.
So I've got a big list of requests, and I didn't even bring my piece of paper because I thought we'd just do our own songs tonight. But
that's cool.
Yeah. If you want to watch Charlie Daniels,
you go Wednesday and Saturday as well?
Yeah.
That's so funny because that's where we originally went Wednesday and Saturday. We just cut back to Wednesday. It's so much like, oh my gosh, the setup and the pull down. We're like, let's just stick to one day and get it work on.
Steve's rolling his eyes.
Steve's like, oh my gosh.
See, I'm thinking of double, and my fans don't think I'm working hard enough. I need to be doing 2 shows a day.
I love that.
Come on.
That is so funny. And and Lana Hayes says 8 has an accent.
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Accentuated. It's accentuated a little bit.
Nay Morris says you both have an accent.
Yeah, but together we can make one Australian accent.
Yeah, we probably
American
could,
accent.
Right? Yeah. I just said it right, like an American. Yeah. So crazy. Anyway. All right, so this is a song that has been requested a lot lately. When I asked for a request, my auntie put in all her requests straight away. She's like, I want this song. This is called Let Love Drive, and I know a few of you have been requesting it of late. All right. Here we go. Nothing's gonna stop me. Nothing's gonna tie me down. Was everything I said before I met the man I made all long gone now? No one's gonna catch me. Nobody's gonna make me blue. The thing I seem to up away, and love the way that I met you. And love is taking over, and now I'm dreaming away too soon. You got me floating like a feather, but I'm scared I'm gonna get another scar or two. I try to tear down the heartstrings, afraid to take this ride. There ain't no use resisting, cause I'm too caught up in this time. I'm gonna learn to let love dry. I wasn't gonna do this. I didn't wanna be out of control. Pulled my hands off the wheel, got no idea where it's gonna go. I never thought I'd be here. I wasn't gonna travel down this path. Don't know the destination, but my heart's accelerating, going way too fast. And love is taking over, and now I'm dreaming way too soon. You got me floating like a feather, but I'm scared I'm gonna get another scar or two. I try to tear the dollar heartstrings, afraid to take this ride. There ain't no use resisting, cause I'm too caught up in this time. I'm gonna learn to let love drive. Yeah. I'm gonna learn to drive like a Porsche down a Malibu highway, T-top Camaro with a heart-shaped gas tank. And love is taking over, and now I'm dreaming way too soon. You got me floating like a feather, but I'm scared I'm gonna get another scar or two. I try to tear down the heartstrings, afraid to take this ride. There ain't no use resisting, cause I'm too caught up in this time. I'm gonna learn a little love drive, yeah. I'm gonna learn a little love drive, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna learn a little love drive. I'm gonna learn a little love drive, yeah, yeah. Woohoo! So, Abel, something that you don't know, every single time we play a song, there's this audience that starts clapping.
Oh,
And every single time you say a joke, there's this audience that laughs. They're very kind.
yeah.
They're very kind. So, the special effects.
Steve, do you have a laughing button or a clap over there?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he's
right.
pushing it. That's so funny. All right. All right. Well, if you do like what you hear, you can leave a tip today. You can leave a tip at paypal.me/8Ball Aitken Music or paypal.me/Katrina Burgoyne. We've got our little tips in amongst the comments there. Super easy to click. Best audience ever, Don says. You're the best. Don's my friend from California. He is, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to have a coffee with you, Don. He's been so supportive. We've got Joe. Do you know Lurch? Do you know Lurch from Tamworth?
Probably.
He goes, Lurch, he's got a Coke, a coffee, a smoke in the sun, listening to you two legends. Nice way to start Hats Off Country for Tamworth tomorrow.
Cool.
That's so cool. You know, the Tamworth Hats Off Festival is a festival that runs. It's in its 21st year, I think. And they're doing a viral show. They're doing a viral... It's going to be viral this year. It's going to be on the internet, a live stream. And so Steve and I are actually playing on it. So if you guys want to tune in to the Hats Off Festival, head on over to Hats Off to Country. The schedule's there. I think I am going on about 11 o'clock on Sunday, which will be... So you actually get to see him in front of the cameras for once, which will be very exciting, rather than Mission Control. We actually do have a camera that we put on Steve normally, and from Mission Control, and he normally just talks cheek.
Makes a little cameo.
Yeah.
I really appreciate what you guys are doing here. This is really fun to have the full production.
Yeah.
Because normally it's just my phone in the bedroom, you know.
Well, that works too. Okay, we've got Lana says, "Hi, 8Ball. I'll be getting another couple of CDs today. Cheers, mate."
Oh, well, thank you, Lana.
And Stuart Kennedy corrected me.
What signature would you like signed on them? Because I know lots of signatures.
What signatures would you like? Stuart Kennedy says virtual, not viral.
Yes.
Virtual.
Yeah. It's a Corona virtual.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Noet says, "I'm here. Welcome to the show."
Cool, man.
Awesome.
And, it's good to see you guys. I hope you all make friends with each other, because this is as good as it gets for a while.
That's so cool.
Just
I want to
hang.
do a big shout out to Mark Edson from Toronto. He just put a little tip in the tip bucket. Thank you, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
You big sweet thing. All right. Well, do you want to play a song? Or I think this is the point where I said, it is 8Ball. Song 3. That's our set list. Song 3.
All right. Here's a song called Song 3. Just let me peruse the list to make sure. Yep, it's definitely Song 3.
It's definitely Song 3.
That's such a coincidence, because it's the third song I'm going to play.
I know, right? Can you believe it? Mind blown.
I better play it 3 times as good. This one was... I just changed the set list because I got a request for Girl in a Million. So just sing along if you...
Perfect, okay.
Do you know this one?
I don't know it.
Okay. Well, let's teach them.
Yeah.
So it's like the first line of the chorus is, I wake up with you smiling. All right, imagine what getting out of bed. All right, happy, ready to greet the day. Join the birds singing. Greet the day dancing, because why would you bother walking to the refrigerator when you can dance?
Yeah.
And be in an enlightened state.
I like that.
And then if you can get that far, that's all right.
So hang on. Wake up smiling.
Join the birds.
Join the birds singing.
Greet the day dancing.
Greet the day dancing. All right.
Then joyful bells ringing.
Joyful bells ringing.
Girl in a million.
Girl in a million.
It's not a perfect rhyme, but it almost rhymes.
I like it.
Good
I think no, it's the almost rhymes that what makes a great songwriter. If you can go, man, that sounds like it rhymes.
Yeah.
Then you do good job.
Well, when you got an Australia-American accent like me, you can make things rhyme that nobody would.
Do you know what? Like, because in our accent, avocado and tomato rhyme, but in America, you could never put avocado and tomato in a song together and make them rhyme, because it'd be tomato.
Well,
and
that's
avocado.
I do, because I'm always having a go.
Having a go.
I'm having a crack. Ready?
Having a crack.
Like that.
Yeah, I love that.
It's my drum kit.
Yeah.
Soft light peeping on your pretty face. You were still sleeping, but dying wide awake. So I tiptoed to the kitchen and make your breakfast in bed. Oh, times behind us, good times up ahead. I wake up with you smiling, join a bird singing, greet the day dancing, joyful bells are ringing, girl in a million. Outside in the garden, sunlight shining, your eyes bright too, arms wide open. So I close up the curtains, you pull my back under the covers. Oh, times behind us, now that we are lovers. I wake up with you smiling, join a bird singing, greet the day dancing, joyful bells are ringing, girl in a million. I wake up with you smiling, join a bird singing, greet the day dancing, joyful bells are ringing, girl in a million, girl in a million.
I love that. That's so beautiful. I was going to play along. I thought, oh, I don't want to wreck it. It's so fancy. I don't want to wreck it. But that's a beautiful song. I
thanks
love
for
that
singing.
one. Yeah. That's so cool. We've got Graham Hills. A great song, 8. Hey, man, where you at? Vita says. Narelle says, love this song.
Hey, Narelle. Who requested that? Because it went by so fast.
I know. I was
Somebody
up here
did.
somewhere. When someone said Girl on a Million, I didn't know. I didn't understand what they were saying, but it makes sense now. That's so funny. Don from California says, that was a beautiful song.
Hey, thank you, Don.
Zoe Irwin, beautiful. Beautiful. Got lots of people saying beautiful with hearts. Love those colours on you.
Oh, thank you. Well, I put them on myself.
Yeah. Hey, I actually thought we kind of matched our colours today. Like, I've got like denim and green.
Yeah.
It gets the theme. And it rhymed, and I didn't mean to rhyme.
You got your bandana ready to pull up.
I
if you go
know,
to the
right?
grocery
Yeah.
store. Yeah.
That's so funny. One of my besties, Elise, she says, get out, what she said? She said something up here, hello, or something like that. And then awesome song.
Oh, thank you,
Hey,
Elise.
Nice to see you on here.
I hope you are all feeling like girls in a million out there.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, because
Well-
every lady deserves a man who's handsome, sensitive, caring, kind.
It's like sounds like the
thoughtful.
ultimate man.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Well, unfortunately, ladies, all those guys have already got boyfriends.
Oh my gosh,
husbands.
that's so funny. Whenever I sing, you know that Alanis Morissette, it's like rain on a wedding day. There's this one song, there's this one line, and that meeting their beautiful wives, and I changed it to meeting their beautiful boyfriends. Oh, that's so funny. Kerry says, great song. Oh, you guys are awesome.
All right. Well, thanks for all the
Awesome.
support out there, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging with us.
Well, the good news is you normally go in for an hour and a half, so out to 8:30. So we're going to push through to 8:30 tonight. So we'll keep going. Jesse says ironic. It was ironic, and it is the song. There you go. All right. Well, my mum, when I wrote this song, I thought my mum would absolutely hate this, but she's actually not working and she's tuned in today. So I thought
Hey.
I thought I'll sing this song.
Hey, Julie.
Actually, Mum, I'll have to sing it now. I wasn't going to sing it. I had something else loaded up on my thing. But all right, I'll do this one. That doesn't make sense, does it? I had the wrong words loaded. In my mind, I was singing something else, but then I forgot I was singing something else, and I introduced the other song. So anyway, this is from Mum. When I first wrote this song, I'm like, Mum's going to hate this. And she loves it. She goes, I really like this song. So here we go. Before I met you, I don't know what I was thinking. Throwing every dime at a good time weekend. Turning it out all over town. No plans on settling down. Then you photobomb me on a rooftop bar. The next damn night I'm in your car. Your hands in my hair. I whisper in your ear for the record, boy. I wanna get away with you and be the lucky one that takes it too far, that gets out of here with you, that doesn't get caught doing what we shouldn't do. I don't care what I'm getting into. I run a skyline fading in a rear view. I wanna get away, I wanna get away. Ooh, I wanna get away with you. I don't know if I can keep this car from wrecking. 90 miles an hour, kissing every other second. Your breath on my neck, fogging up the windshield. What a steal. I wanna get away with you and be the lucky one that takes it too far, that gets out of here with you, that doesn't get caught doing what I shouldn't do. I don't care what I'm getting into. I run a skyline fading in a rear view. I wanna get away, I wanna get away. Ooh, I wanna get away with you. Wanna get away with getting away with you. Wanna get away, yeah. Oh, I wanna get away with getting away with you.
Get away.
I wanna get away with you and be the lucky one that takes it too far, that gets out of here with you, that doesn't get caught doing what we shouldn't do. I don't care what I'm getting into. I run on a skyline fading in a rear view. I wanna get away, I wanna get away.
Yeah.
Ooh, I wanna get away with you. Wanna get away with getting away with you. Wanna get away with getting away with you. I love it that you're so musical. Like you can you can make music from anything. Like so you're like just like tapping or doing something. It's so cool. I love it.
You know, my girlfriend says, she says that I could do a gig without a guitar.
I totally agree with that.
Because when I was a kid, I watched Sesame Street, and this was one of the coolest things I ever saw. And they're going like this. They're going. And then they realise your body's a drum kit.
Yeah.
It's like...
That's so funny that you remember that from Sesame Street.
Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember it, no.
Yeah, that was like the coolest thing. All these people doing all this body percussion. And it's like, wait, you don't really... You're self-contained, you know.
That's so
Music
cool.
I believe a gig can happen anywhere at any time. You could walk down the street, smile at somebody and just start singing.
I like that.
That's what I love about music. It's like there's no boundaries.
That's true,
You don't need a great big stadium. I mean, it's good when you've got a stadium full of fans from Facebook all there, you know, ready to rock. But music's just such a beautiful, powerful thing. It never ever grows old.
I love that. I do, yeah. It's always something you can turn to, pick you up when you're down, something you can turn to, and also something to bring to connect with people over. You know, like we can write a song, and for me it means something, but for Don it might mean something else, and you know, it's cool.
I remember getting to a gig in Poland one time, and the band didn't speak a word of English. I had a backing band. We was going to play the blues, you know, that night at this club, and it was sold out. It was like 300 people. And they had a beer in one hand and a bottle of vodka in the other.
Oh my God!
And they were ready to party. and then the band's like, I just look at them, and talking was just a waste of time. So we just started playing.
Yeah.
And we played all night. It was just awesome.
Oh my gosh! When you travel and tour throughout those countries, how do you go with the language barrier? Because I know music is.
It's pretty hard. You got to have some help. And that particular tour was the weirdest thing. I don't want to get too sidetracked here, but the tour manager said to us, be so careful that you don't lose your wallet, get stolen, you know, because there's a lot of people that will pick your pockets at the train station.
Wow.
And so we're watching the wallets and watching the bags like crazy, and his wallet gets stolen.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
So I had to find our own way around for a
Poor
couple of
little
days.
thing.
Which was so hard. But, you know, that's how it is. You find a way.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had... Greg Parrott put your Zelly, I don't know what that is. Is that like another payment thing?
Zelly, yeah, thanks, Greg, because mine, he's got all the links there.
Perfect.
Much appreciated, man.
Yeah, legend.
And Scott Priestley
I put
says...
your PayPal on the stream that went to my page. And I actually did it, so it was meant to be organised. So like on your page, your stuff was meant to be at the top of it and all organised. But I didn't double check the payment details. I'm a bloody idiot, as you would say in Australia. I'm an idiot. All right. Well, thank you so much. Scott goes, hey, both my daughters are gingers too. You know what? I actually love red hair. Because I love photography, I would love to have a photo of you with like the sun in the background. Just like your hair would be on fire. It would be so awesome. Yeah. Oh, it's cool. It looks so great.
Well, everybody wants what they haven't got, you know.
I know, right? Yeah, I know.
What I wouldn't do to have some blonde curly hair. Then my album would go platinum.
Oh my gosh. The amount of times I would be like, I want my hair straight. You know, we do always want what we want. All right. So...
I just stuck my finger in the electrical socket and then it happened.
That's how you did it. Yeah, very cool. Hey, we talked about your girlfriend before and how she's involved in creating all your merchandise. Yep. And, I was talking to my mum on the phone and your girlfriend and you inspired my mum to get crafty. And I'll tell you a little bit about that in a minute. But you have so much amazing merchandise. And I think I've taken some photos of the merch store. I'm sure Steve will put up there while you chat about it. But you actually bought some goodies for us to have a look at too. And you can put that on here if you want. All right. Make it easier. There you go, mate. And is it your girlfriend? Is it Lindy Lou. I was going to say Lucy Lou. Lindy Lou. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, Lindy.
We got all the merch up there. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve. So Lindy designs and creates all these ladies and men's thing, from everything from 8-ball number plates to help you get away from the cops.
I love that. That's such a great idea.
To all the tie-dyed shirts and the ladies' tassel tops and fringe and latest fashions.
Yeah.
And they've...
She does such a great job.
She's got Mama's cooking aprons, so now you can have a barbecue with an apron on.
I love that.
And sing the songs. So yeah, you can get on 8ballaitken.com and check them out, and it's a good way to support the musicians while we're off the road and
Absolutely.
writing songs. And you know, if you got a bit of spare cash, jump on your favourite musician's website, not just ours, but any of them. They all need a job.
Yeah.
There's nobody's got a gig, and
This is our job now.
This is our job.
Hanging out and going live.
Well, you guys must have spent a lot of time setting all this up too.
Yeah. Actually, to be honest, we had all the gear. I had another camera, and I sold my camera to get another little camera to use here because the camera we had wasn't good enough for it. But we actually, when the Australian bushfires happened, we're like, how can we play our part and try and help raise some money? And so Steve's like, why don't we do a Facebook Live? And so I invested in a little switchboard, which cost me about $300 that Steve uses, that he switches things from to try and raise some money for the Australian bushfires. Yeah. But by the time it arrived, Australia was flooding by that point. And I'm like, okay, so there's not really much I could do. You know what I mean? Everyone was doing stuff. I thought I'll just be another person doing, you know what I mean? I didn't feel like it was going to make an impact anyway. So we just put the switcher away, and we thought we might get to Facebook Live someday. And we wanted to do Facebook Lives, and then COVID happened, and the day I got laid off on a Tuesday. I went to St. Patrick's Day, and then I said, and all the venues are closed, and so I come home, and I told Steve, and he goes, well, let's do Facebook Lives. So, yeah, that's how that happened. But, yeah. I wanted to talk about how you inspired my mother to do... Okay, so she... I think she was watching your live. I think she watched your live, and then she went on and had a look at all your merchandise. But I think she also met Lindy Lou in Australia. I'm so sorry. We've got our neighbours...
Yeah, it sounds like they're...
I don't know what they're doing. They're joining in on the live stream. Welcome. But my mum was like, oh my gosh, that's such a great idea that Lindy does all this stuff. So my mum actually was cleaning out the garage, and she found some White Flag, my first debut album, T-shirts. They were just plain white. And she was like, oh my gosh, these are such great shirts. But I want to make them new again or make them really cool. So she ended up tie-dyeing all these shirts, right? And we've created a little pack. And so since a lot of the Australian gift shop stores were closed down, my mother got hold of these adorable koalas that needed homes. Yeah. So we do these like little koala gift packs where you can get a tie-dyed T-shirt, a bandana, and also a cuddly koala with a bandana himself. And but I've got these little packs available for $55 American, and I think there's another price for the Australian, and I can't ever see it because I can never get on through the Australian server. Does that make sense? Yeah. So, but yeah, you can grab it. Now, they've just come to America. Now, since these have come, I've transferred them over on my Shopify account. All the back end was really difficult for me. So no one could buy anything on my, I was wondering why no one was buying anything on my Shopify for the last week or two. Everything's sorted now. We're good again. So you can grab a little gift pack, and they're so soft.
And they're delicious deep fried.
So there you go. Little things got sent from my mum, all the way from Australia. So
that's so cool.
Very cute. Yeah. So that was all inspired by you. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah. She's like, she went and looked through. She goes, man, April has some great merchandise ideas, and so you inspired her to get.
I've got to give the credit to Lindy for
getting
that.
There you go, Lindy. Good on ya. Love it. All right. I think it's your turn to sing a song, right?
Didn't I do the last one? No,
you did. Sing yeah.
Okay.
I also want to do a big shout out if you guys are leaving tips today. If you want to leave a tip, you can. April, we'll put the little link up for April's little tippets. Paper. Hang on, I'm going to go through this because we've got Greg did it. Thank you. You can go to Zelly at 8ball. 8ball@8ballaitken.com, paypal.me/8ballaitken, or Venmo at 8ball8 with written in words 8 with an E. Stash
yeah, I think
ball
it's written out.
for Venmo is written out, no numbers.
I'm going to post it after. too.
Yeah. All right.
What do you want, a bluesy one or a soft one?
Whatever you're feeling. They're gone. They must be building something upstairs.
They must be trying to catch all your koalas up there.
You may be,
They must
right?
have climbed up to the top floor. Yeah, that's a nice one, Cindy.
Yeah, right? What keys is it?
See,
Okay, cool.
well, it's out of tune at the moment, so it's in all of them. Here we go. River Rose and 62. C minor. Well, Mr. Shelby still plow with a mule. Rain like hell 5 days long. Knee deep in mud, drenched to the bone. High water come again someday. Build your love in earth and clay. High water come again someday. Build your love or you wash away. Ain't seen the sun since I don't know when. Bridge washed out, easy sink or swim. Everything living just trying to survive. That lawless river so deep and wide. High water come again someday. Build your love in earth and clay. High water come again someday. Build your love or you wash away. If you live on the banks of the muddy water, pack your suitcase, run for shelter. Better move on up to higher ground, for that old devil gonna take you down. High water come again someday. Build your love in the earth and clay. High water come again someday. Build your love or you wash away. High water come again someday. Build your love in the earth and clay. High water come again someday. Build your love, surely come to rain.
Yeah. I love it. So you said that you love Muscle Shoals music. Have you been down to Muscle Shoals? Have you been to Fame
never
Studios
been
or
there
anything?
yet.
You've never
I've
been
gotta
there?
go, yeah.
It's only a few hours south.
Yeah, I know. I just haven't got around to it. Yeah,
Oh my
I
gosh.
can't wait to go.
Yeah.
I've seen it on TV.
Yeah, that documentary that I went to Fame Studios, and like there's something like, you know, I've gone to studios, I've gone to a few studios, you know what I mean? But Fame Studios is something, there's magic stuck to the walls. Like that Studio A where Aretha Franklin used to sit at that piano and sing, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's something in that room.
Yeah, I think it's they put it down to, I've met some of the guys that were involved in those original sessions.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Like they say it was just a community of musicians working together.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about it. That's what made everyone move to Nashville.
Yeah.
Is just the fact that you could call anybody that plays anything and get them in a studio and just create the most amazing music here.
Yeah.
And so Muscle Shoals kind of had that day. There's still a healthy scene down there, I've heard.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they made some of the, like, bands came from all around the world. Everyone from Joe Cocker to Aretha Franklin to every man and his dog from the 70s and 80s that had a big hit.
Yeah.
J.J. Cale recorded his stuff there, a lot of his music.
It's crazy.
Tony
all
Joe
that.
White.
Yeah.
Some of my favourite blues was made
So
down.
have you gone down to even like, is it Clarksdale?
Yeah.
You know where
Yeah.
as a Robert, who was it? Who sold his soul to the devil?
Robert Johnson.
Robert Johnson, where he
Yeah.
sold his soul to the devil. Have you been?
Well,
down
that
there?
was just before Charlie Daniels kicked his ass and got his golden fiddle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
funny.
it's on the, a lot of Australians get on the touring route from Nashville to New Orleans, and you go through the Blues Trail.
Yeah, Mum and I did it when she came. That's all she wanted to do. She come to Nashville and saw Nashville for 2 days, and it was cold. In at the end, it was early April one year, and she's like, "We're going to New Orleans. I can't stand this cold." So we did that. We went to Memphis and then down. Yeah, it was good. But yeah, it is interesting. I sometimes play there. I play Memphis a lot and down in sort of Mississippi, and they all sort of talk about Clarksdale. And I've never been to Clarksdale, but they talk about it all. And it's so crazy, like coming from Australia, like two small town kids coming from Australia. It's like the culture here for their music is so different to our. It's so crazy. It blows my mind, and I still sometimes get starstruck by. My poppy used to always sing Buster Flat and Baton Rouge. What is it? Bobby McGee.
Oh, yeah.
And my mum and I both got starstruck by seeing the Baton Rouge sign. Like just stupid stuff like that. I don't get starstruck by people, but by, like pop culture and...
Yeah, the places you've always heard about. And
Yeah.
seen. But I think Americans would have the same effect if they went to the Sydney Opera House and they'd been watching that on
probably.
TV.
Probably.
It's like whatever you've built up in your mind to be something,
Yeah.
it becomes, when you're standing in front of it, it's like it hits you.
Yeah.
But the power of the music that's come from Mississippi,
Oh my gosh,
the
yeah.
blues started there, and now that it started with some guys on a plantation, Robert Johnson, Son House, Charlie Patton, and there's a lot of people playing blues at that time, but now there's like millions of people playing blues around the world.
Absolutely.
And so it's incredible how that spark ignited, and now it's global. And guys like B.B. King that just travelled to more than 100 countries playing the blues. And that's how I got into it. I saw him play when I was 15, and I was like, wow, I know what I'm doing for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And you get that, once you catch that bug, which obviously you caught a long time ago, you just can't stop writing and playing. And
Yeah, there's something to it. I love that.
I said, would love to hear Bobby McGee.
Oh, well, I guess I can sing it. Absolutely. We're talking about, I was telling 8 Ball on the phone yesterday or today. As I said, my family love 8 Ball's music, and my grandfather loved 8 Ball. My mum was sort of saying on the phone today, she said there was Becky Cole, and then there's 8 Ball. And Mum used to take him and watch 8 Ball all the time, and he used to, whenever you would play or leave or whatever, he would say, man, 8 Ball can just play that guitar. Like, he'd always talk about your guitar playing and stuff. He just loved it. And so it was actually this week that my poppy passed away, and I just said, isn't that weird? And I always think that there's things happen for a reason.
This week, but like a year?
This week, a year ago. Yeah. So, sorry, it's his 1 year anniversary since his passing. And my mum and I were just saying, isn't that weird that you're playing a show with 8 Ball on, like,
That's so cool.
It was on Monday. It was a year ago. So this is for Pop.
Maybe that was him banging on the roof.
And maybe it was him banging on the roof, but he'd be so happy. He'd be like, watching down and with a big smile on his face going, man, he can play that guitar. All right, here we go. Sorry, I'll let you tune up first.
What key are you playing?
I play in G flat, but how about I put it up to G and make it easy for you?
I'm tuning up to your tuning. No, I'm in E flat now. So
Oh, okay, sweet. Sorry, man.
you're right.
All right.
That's good enough.
She'll be
It's the
right.
blues, you just bend it
Yeah.
into tune.
Right? Huh? Here we go. I busted flat in Baton Rouge, headed for a train, feeling nearly faded as my jeans. Bobby thought the diesel down just before it rained and rode us all the way to New Orleans. I put my harpoon out of my dirty red Indiana. I played us out while Bobby sang the blues. Well, shoe poppin' slapping time I was holding Bobby's head in mine, and we song every song that's driving you, yeah. Oh, freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose and nothing. It's all the Bobby left me, yeah. Oh, feeling good while Sissy Lockwell, Bobby sang the blues. Oh, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. From the Kentucky coal mines to the California sun, well, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Through all kinds of weather, through everything we done, well, Bobby, baby, kept me from the cold. One day instantly, and so no, I let him slip away. He's looking for that home, and I hope he finds it. But I trade all my tomatoes for one single yesterday to be holding Bobby's bonnet next to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose and nothing. It's all that Bobby left me. Oh, feeling good while Sissy Lockwell, Bobby sang the blues. Oh, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. Oh, come on, Abel. Just another weapon, nothing left to lose and nothing. It's all that Bobby left me. Oh, feeling good while Sissy Lockwell, Bobby sang the blues. Oh, feeling good was good enough for me. Yeah, good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. I love that. That was fun.
Yeah, that's what. Love that spontaneity. That's what we request there, folks.
Well, do you want to do one more round? We'll do one more song each and we'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for the requests. I love that. Linda says, great job, Katrina. Love this song. Thank you, Linda. Norelle gives me a little round of applause. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I hope things improve for you, Linda. She says, Greg, I hope things improve for you, Linda. My mum gives me lots of love hearts. Smashing it, Norelle says, and got guitar pictures. Love it. Awesome. Wow, you guys gave me goosebumps. That's sweet. Thanks, Di. Greg Parrott. Thanks, mate. All right.
Well, how about I play Hands on Top of the Wheel?
Oh,
See if you wanna sing
please.
that with us?
I can't remember. It's been a long time, but I just love that song of yours.
Gonna put a capo on the one.
Yeah.
My capo's got an American accent. Oh.
I think you sang this song on Star Maker too many years ago. Is that right?
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
Getting in the groove. Actually, I remember driving around with your puppy in his old 1927, was it?
Oh
car?
gosh, you remember. What was it, Mum? What, he had a Vauxhall?
Yeah, what was that car?
It's a Vauxhall. I don't know what year it was. I don't know what a Vauxhall is. Is it a brand?
It was the first year that they made cars with round wheels, because the year before they had square wheels. It was like,
It'd be a rough drive. Like a,
yeah. It was the second year after
That
Fred
is so
Flintstone's
funny.
model. It was like a 1920s.
that
car.
is so funny.
Yeah, if you know what it is, put it up there so we
Yeah,
can...
what was it? I think that was my Auntie Rosa's car when she was a kid. What car did Poppy have? There we go.
So we're getting requests here for Led Zeppelin. I just want to tell everybody, if you want to put a request in from a Saturday show, hit me with all those, and I'll learn them for you.
Love it. It was a Vauxhall Wyvern 1954. Wyvern?
Okay.
There you go. Thanks, Roz.
Well, there you go. This one's for you. Hands on top of the wheel for Puppy. Remember people on your journey who don't believe in you. If it's some who try to stop everything you do. You don't have to pay them attention. You don't have to wish them ill will. With your heart in heaven and your hands on top of the wheel, and you're praying for rain, praying for rain. God only knows you don't have to feel the heat again. Remember friends that you trust, who you think you can count upon, even family who leave you hanging from right and wrong. You don't have to hold on tight after you've done your piece of the deal, with your heart in heaven and your hands on top of the wheel. And you're praying for rain, praying for rain. God only knows you don't have to feel the heat again. So you're driving on alone, oh, feeling the way you feel, with your heart in heaven and your hands on top of the wheel. Staring in the eyes of your lover, knowing that you understand. Even sometimes it doesn't work out in the end. And you're praying for rain, praying for rain, with your heart in heaven, your hands on top of the wheel. With your heart in heaven and your hands on top of the wheel. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 1, 2, 3, the hole. Get ready to smash your guitar. Come on. 1, 2. Just kidding. That was it.
That is so funny. You know, that song gives me nostalgia. Like, it's like that feeling of that song. Man, that's a killer song. That just feels like, it just sounds like one of those old hits.
You got the car, man. Cool.
Ah,
Yes.
did you put it up? There we go. Did Mum text it to you? How did you get it?
No, I just Google searched it.
Oh, Steve Google
Man,
searched it.
Steve, you know what you're doing
My
there, brother.
poppy had one in white. Should have told you that before you that, yeah, so he would always, and I said...
How come you couldn't read her mind, Steve?
Yeah, and I was telling Steve today, I said, as Steve got to meet my poppy before he passed away, but I was telling Steve today, I said, you know, if you were spent more than 10 minutes with my pop, he'd go, you should come have a look at my car. And he'd take you out into the garage and show you the car and take you for a drive.
Exactly what happened to me.
You should have a look at the car. Oh, so funny. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to play one more song and we'll wrap it up. If you guys have enjoyed yourself, please leave a tip in the tip buckets. We've got 8 Balls tip
Just
bucket
excuse me
popping up.
while I hypnotise them. Put your hand in your wallet. All right, pull out a $100 bill.
Hey, before
What's the name of your next song?
Huh?
What's the name of your song?
It All Falls
They're
Down.
still in hypnosis. Right, it all falls down on the back of the $100 note.
Hey,
And mail it to 1-800-KatrinaBurgoyne.com.
okay, that'll work. Maybe not.
Whoops.
Hey, 8 Ball, I forgot to mention this. I didn't follow the script, but you have a Patreon account and you're always posting awesome content up there. Do you want to tell anyone about the Patreon account?
Yeah, well, last week I got in the studio and recorded 26 drum tracks in 8 hours.
Oh shit!
And
You're
I
a
put
high achiever.
videos. I wasn't behind. I was just sitting in the chair telling them what to do, being a producer. you
Yeah.
know. But I had Tom Hambridge, who's like Buddy Guy's drummer.
Oh my
He's had
gosh.
cuts from B.B. King and Keith Urban and ZZ Top, and everybody's recorded his songs. He's an amazing player. So I've got my new soul album and my blues rock album all done, and now I'm just back in the studio. And every time I do something new or write a new song, I put it up on the thing for my page for my most loyal subscribers.
Yeah, that's
So it's just a way to get the new music as it happens. Often you'll get it within hours.
Yeah, that's so
When
awesome.
I get the new stuff. So
That's really cool.
Patreon's just a way to keep musicians making music while
fed.
they're not playing.
Yeah.
Keep the light bulbs on. And
Keep the light bulbs on so you can be in there making to share. I also do have a little membership as well. It's called Songbook. For $2 a month, you can go on and I share all my back catalogue. I'm actually taking everything off Spotify because I haven't released a song since Spotify was a thing.
Right.
It's really a long time. And so I'm actually taking all my back catalogue off Spotify and only having it available in my songbook. So for $2 a month, you can have all my back catalogue. But I also do share 2 new songs a month, unreleased songs, and you'll be getting all the behind-the-scenes stuff. So I'm going to actually share with you this week all my behind-the-scenes stuff for this new single that's coming out. So it's all fun. It's all
cool.
good times. But I actually am releasing this next Friday, the 17th of July. I've got my first song out since Spotify was the thing. But,
Wow.
there's more to come after that, so I won't be... I just was a poor musician before and didn't know how to record or... I was spending my money on moving to Nashville rather than...
Well, look at you now.
Yeah.
You're killing it.
Yeah, well, not really. I have a
From your
really
mountain.
talented boyfriend. Steve produced everything.
Can we have a big clap for Steve?
Yes.
Thank you, Steve. Thanks,
Love you,
man.
Steve.
Thanks for all this production. I could get used to this.
Yeah.
This
He
is
does a
awesome.
great job. Well, I'll play this little song and then we'll give you all a hooroo before we head on out, and we'll heckle them. We'll heckle the people watching at home one last time before we leave. So this is the new song that comes out on the 17th. It's very saucy. It's called It All Falls Down, and it's available for pre-order right now. If you want to find out how you can pre-order it, just shoot me through a little message on Messenger and I'll give you the link. I swear I only finally had you over for a glass of wine. A little buzz of forward image, just a kiss goodnight. Now I'm holding my breath, kissing your neck, touching your chest, losing my dress. Getting closer now than we've ever been, tasting your skin, dancing with sin, baby, that's when it all falls down. And around my shoulders, clothes in a mess on the ground, yeah, it all falls down. You and me together, wrapped up here right now, and you look so good that I can't help but come on when it all falls down. Slow dancing, taking chances in a candlelight. It was over before we even crossed that line. Now I'm holding my breath, kissing your neck, touching your chest, losing my dress. Getting closer now than we've ever been, tasting your skin, dancing with sin, baby, that's when it all falls down. And around my shoulders, clothes in a mess on the ground, yeah, it all falls down. You and me together, wrapped up here right now, and you look so good that I can't help but come on when it all falls down. Now I'm holding my breath, kissing your neck, touching your chest, losing my neck. Getting closer now than we've ever been, tasting your skin, dancing with sin, baby, that's when it all falls down. And around my shoulders, clothes in a mess on the ground, yeah, it all falls down. You and me together, wrapped up here right now, and you look so good that I can't help but come on when it all falls down. And it all falls down. Woohoo! Hey, I actually started that song way too high, and I was like, we'll have to squeezing the high notes out. Well, thanks, April. Thanks
you. This is so
for collaborating. I've had a blast today. You're welcome here anytime, whenever you want to do it. I've got the introduction and all the things. You're welcome anytime.
Well, we might put it out to the people if they want to hear us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for everyone who tuned in at home.
Yeah, the pleasure's been all yours.
You guys are absolutely awesome. Greg, thank you so much. He says, awesome, amazing, Katrina, beautiful voice. Thank you, Norel. Walter Baldwin, you've come a long way from that girl on a Sunday afternoon at the Bayview Hotel. That's so sweet, Walter. Thank you. What an awesome show, my Auntie Rose says.
We want more. We want more.
My Auntie Rosie says, we want more. That's so funny. Huey says, great. Lots of hugs. Linda, lots of claps and hugs. Thanks, mate. Thank you.
Thanks,
Awesome.
guys. If you see someone that doesn't have a smile on their face, give them one of yours.
Yeah, I love that. I love that you're such a positive. You're always sharing a light into the world. I love that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how it starts. Comes
Yeah.
from within and radiates everywhere.
I love it.
Excites people, and then they do the same.
Yeah. I love that.
That's how we do it.
Well,
Hey,
thanks,
thanks
guys.
again.
Yeah.
Catch you next time.
Don't forget to, for my supporters, make sure you go on and give 8 Ball a like.
And give Katrina a like. She's very likable. And don't like me unless you actually like me, because I'm not that needy.
Well, you guys are awesome. Love yous all
Thanks
bunches,
again.
and we'll see you all soon.
Catch you next time. Thanks, folks.
All I got's when I fast in the eye.
ashtray, scratched up $12 cheap shades. Living the good day.